So, as I prepare for getting in front of Congress and the House of Representatives for that 5 minute call, I need to break down what the Global Initiative, Intervention, and Prevention Act is all about. So, we're going to give you an update here over at the Scales to Success LLC company. Thank you so much for supporting this movement with me. So, what is GIPA? GIPA is the area where we take the initiative of what we have experienced and we help those who have been laced or covertly prescribed. And in that, we grow to tell the story. We're able to awaken to tell the story. Now, many people have been crying in their graves because their story has never been heard. And this is what this initiative is going to help to do. So, the importance of creating this initiative has been inspired by those who have been laced. The first step to any initiative is to do more than just request congressional or representative support. We need constituents, we need local community groups, but we don't have to have them, but we would like you to be a part of the initiative. We don't have to have them because what will happen is legislators will begin to observe the initiative themselves. They'll do their own statistical studies and they'll see if this is something that is of importance. So, we would like the community to be involved, but just because you're not does not mean that it's going to stop the initiative. Some areas we should consider is how this GIPA initiative will benefit society in whole. In my case, the criminal justice system needs to be benefited, as well as citizens and residents that have been hurt by this crime, this devastating crime. To initiate someone into prescribing them something that they don't know they're taking, and then they go out there and commit a crime under the influence of that unknown substance, and then go to the courts of Mahoning County with dirty hands, you're going to pay a penalty. You're going to pay a, a consequence. But here's the beautiful part. We're trying to help people understand through this initiative that after you've done your time, after you've served your time for the crime you committed, now you go back into the judicial system as a recipient to the initiative, and then you tell your story from within. Then they're going to go back and look at all their factual information, and they're going to make a decision if they need to exonerate your name or not. Because a lot of times the criminal justice system works from the backside to the front. It doesn't go in the front door to the back. It works from the backside to the front because everyone has clogged the system with many, many different games, manipulative roles, and things like that. So that's what this initiative is going to make sure that they support individuals and watching those people to make sure that they're not manipulating the system. And this is why ethics and morality should be involved when it comes down to the leaders that are going to be a part of this initiative and why they choose to be a part of it. It's not to get someone off from a sentence or anything like that. If you do the time, you pay for the crime, and then you come out and be victorious from that point. But you cannot not have a consequence behind your situation in order for GIPA to be a part of the initiative. So it goes from requesting an exoneration to creating new law to assist those who feel they have been wrongfully convicted. And I shared the journey. What I learned from the covert lacing that happened to me from my neighbor back in 2011 is that the criminal justice system would not allow that neighbor to stand trial on what she had done to me. And because that was the case, I was I was already in the system, tied and unable to help myself. And that's what this initiative is going to help prevent for the next person. I'll be sharing how the patient efforts of requesting a law to be considered is going to take. So you're going to go along with me on this journey and help to create an understanding of what covertly prescribed is. And guess what? We can be covertly prescribed by someone we trust, maybe are in a relationship with, or even worse, married to. If you would like to participate in this initiative, please feel free to email me at the link in front of you. And we will be constantly keeping you updated for everything that's happening. We thank you so much for being here with us. This is new for me. Like I said, I'm not an activist. I just know right from wrong, and I try to walk in that pathway. But this right here is something where people are crying from their graves and they're begging for their stories to be told. And I want to be able to share that with the world. You know, so many people have lost their lives. Many people have become addicted and don't even know how or why, what happened. And it was something that was covertly prescribed to them. So we thank you so much for viewing, and please share this video wherever you feel this information can be helpful. Peace, and we'll see you next time.